Alright everyone, welcome to Soul Seekers and the Tomb of Doom. So this is our first VOD which is going up. We're going to do a quick précis of the story so far, introduction of our characters. So I think we'll get straight into it. So first of all, I think we'll start off with one of the kobolds. So, tell
Right.
us who the kobolds are.
Right. I'm starting Nada first. Nada is a kobold about 3 foot. He currently he's wearing studded armor, but at first he wore mixed match armor, bits of rag and cloth that he's found.
So it's
He's
stuff
a
that he
he's a
made
he's a
himself, wasn't it?
yeah he's a battlemaster fighter level 4. He's sort of heavy crossbows. And generally quite a mobile character. Chaos are good. A bit on the wary side, but generally a more enthusiastic part of the party, and definitely more of a koboldy kobold.
What does he look like?
Same with some livery, but apart from where he's got sort of charcoal grey scales with a sort of bone white on his belly. And Nada has the blood red eyes. Nipper has ice blue. And as they both got given like magical scale visor things, which are pretty cool.
That's
Uh,
right.
yeah, and yeah, he's a cardboard fighter. Small, fast, agile, uh, draconic. What else do you expect, really?
No?
Uh,
Good?
and a heavy crossbow, of
Yeah.
course.
A good, solid, dependable fighter in the group. Absolutely. All right. How about Eldas? Can we have a bit of a description of Eldas and a little bit of a history from her?
Yeah, so Eldest is just kind of a normal looking druid. She's 100, which isn't really old. Medium size, about 8 foot, so quite tall compared to kobolds and
Three
things.
foot, small.
I got, brown hair, but because I'm a magical druid, I've got like pure white eyes, no eyeballs. And that's just, you can get the sense that that's where my magic is sort of inside me. And yeah, grew up in a small clan with Anther, who we will meet in a minute. And, I like to communicate with the forest and animals. And
And you
yeah,
were actually born into being a druid, weren't you? You're basically purebred from both sides of the family, aren't you?
yeah, which is quite rare because, or not everybody's like a power druid with magic. So
But you have a close affinity to the land.
yeah,
Okay,
I like
fantastic.
it.
Well, that's Eldas for us. Um, which one are you going to present to us, Anthea or Yoshi?
Anther.
Anthea, okay.
So, first of all, I think let's start with a little description. He's a Tempest Domain Firbolg Cleric, and he has steel blue eyes to represent the power of the storm. He's rather tall, standing at an astounding height of 7'8". He has dark brown hair, and he's 63 years old, which is normal. I'd say around about normal age. Yeah, he's quite a strong character, looking to protect the others. Should we go on to a bit of history?
Mm-hmm.
So Anthea grew up in quite a peaceful clan with Eldas, Morning Dew, and some elders. It was quite quiet, and I wasn't born into this clan, but my ability to hear nature even faintly granted me acceptance. We were brought together by a war. Both of our parents went to fight in war to protect the forest, and both of our parents died. Morning Dew was Eldest's guardian. I was kind of a community child, cared for by all, but not specifically by one person.
Okay.
I thought I was nothing, just a guardian of the forest, and that will change when I found my purpose, to protect my clan in any way possible. And for anybody who does, shall feel my wrath. I believe this devotion brought my god to me, Tempos. The god of lightning bestowed his power upon me to get revenge on those who harmed the forest and my clan.
Nice. Like that. Very, very nice.
Hmm.
Okay. So, Eldas and Anthea, they're quite close. They grew up in the same tribe. Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We definitely got each other's backs. Like we find it hard to trust, I think, sort of other
Hmm.
people, but we know we can rely on each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right. Nipper. Let's hear a little bit about Nipper.
Right. Nipper, the smallest Bond villain around. Nipper is a war magic wizard. 2 for 8. They're both kobolds around 9-ish. Young, but living older than the average kobold. So far, so good. So Nipper wears brilliant purple robes and a classic wizard hat. He has icy blue eyes and he carries a lot on him. One of his biggest possessions is a massive tome, well bound leather and brass outside of the cover, and it's an archive. He is a archivist, someone who deals a lot with history and tomes. He's also somehow a genius, which is not what you expect from a kobold,
He's
but
a
yeah,
very
that's
clever kobold, yes,
very
absolutely.
clever. And his diplomacy is big, and his brain is bigger. And he has affinity for fire spells. Quite clever.
And what's the relationship between Nipper and Nada?
Kobolds don't really have sort of like humanoids. They don't really have sort of like brotherhood in that sense, but they work a lot together, so they're more brothers than anything.
They were
Like a
from the
human
same
might call
hatch,
them
weren't they?
brothers.
If I'm correct,
Yeah,
they're from
they're
the
same
hatch.
age, about 9 years old, same hatch sort of thing. But one is a well-trained guard, and the other is a intellect that's quite valuable to the clan. And he is also growing quite powerful quite quickly.
Yes.
And fun fact, they're in the trees. Be scared of the trees.
They're in
Druids,
the...
man, druids.
Oh, yes. Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a healthy fear of druids beginning to develop within the
Yes,
kobolds.
from
Yes,
the two
now seeing
kobolds.
the
Yeah.
abilities available.
Yeah.
All right,
Is that because
that's because you druids can just be anything.
Hey.
Whereas the kobolds before could be fighting a raptor, now it could be a raptor that's really a druid, and it's now a lot more scary.
So,
Yeah.
oh wait, why has my bolt disappeared? Oh no, it's actually a human, and they are heavily armed, and I'm dead now.
All right, so
I am 1 foot pork chops.
yeah. All right, so last but definitely not least, we have Yoshi.
Alright, so Yoshi was poor. He wasn't able to eat and he was on the verge of dying. So he stole some food and after a series of events, to say the least, he was exiled. He wandered the woods for a while. He was eating the last bits of meat he had left in his bag, nowhere to go. And kind of after pondering for a little while, he set up a bed of leaves and slept. And occasionally waking up to noises, one time he was awoken by a group of furbolgs. They were on a mission to go to the lands of Chult, or so they called it. I followed them for a while in the bushes, but the bushes speak to them and I was found. The druids took pity and fed me. I decided to join them. I had nothing else to do.
Fair enough. So Yoshi's a little bit of a sort of like a wastrel found along the way, tagging along with the party that the druids sort of took pity on. Has, however, turned out to be a fairly valuable member of the.
Oh yeah, except from the time when he tried to steal from our smallest Bond villain around.
That's it.
Yeah, that
yes?
Okay, so in
nearly ended
reality
dead.
here, we're actually about 16 sessions in. So I'm just going to give a very, very quick overview of the story so far. All right, so Yoshi and Anthea were sent they're sent to find the cause of this disease, which is now afflicting the world. Anyone who has previously been resurrected from death is now wasting away and dying. They'd heard of Sindra Sylvain that had been offering to finance adventuring parties to try and sort this out, and met Yoshi along the way. Nada and Nipper had come from Cholt. They had been sent by the Bloodthorn Council to help Sindra Sylvain in any way they could, and therefore they all found themselves before Sindra. Sindra, they accepted the quest, and Sindra teleported them to Port Nyanzaru after they had a brief excursion into one of her assistant's little experiments, Sign, where they fought imaginary parties just to get a feel for how the group would work together. While in Port Nyanzaru, they met various people offering quests, but it ended up that they decided to go to Fort Belurian to purchase a Charter of Exploration on their own, turning down, notably, a quest by Roka to go to Fort Belurian and essentially break and enter. Not wanting to step on toes, obviously they declined this. Along the way to Fort Belurian, they found a blue mist and had to retreat several days away from the blue mist, and returning through the lands that it had covered, they had found lots of dead animals and everything, and it's apparent that the mist kills, or rather turns people and animals to madness so that they kill each other. Finally reaching Fort Belurian, they purchased their Charter of Exploration and stayed there the night. However, they were woken in the middle of the night with alarm bells as there was a very large zombie attack. They helped defend and repel the attackers, but Fort Belurian had taken great damage. They had lost a lot of people. So Liara Porter had requested that they remain and take on a patrol that would usually be taken by now dead soldiers. They did accept, under a little bit of duress. Nada and Nipper not really wanting to help due to a little bit of racism that they had encountered here. But in the end, they took on the contract. They found a shipwreck which had signs of giant attack. They had actually found a giant harpoon stuck into some of the boardage that had washed up onto sea, and the name of a ship. Taking the spear as proof of a giant attack, they continued on and found a goblin hideout, which they systematically exterminated.
Yes.
Yes.
Very well.
And on the return leg of their journey back to Fort Belurian, we come to the dungeon that we are now in. What happened here was Nada
Nipper.
fell down a very large
It's
hunting
Nipper.
trap. Yes.
It's the wizard.
It's the wizard. He fell down into a spider den, a large spider den. His compatriots, the rest of the party, made their way down, leaving an awakened shrub at the top to avoid any danger, which they'd found on their previous travels. After a series of very close calls, they have found themselves in this room.
But we did forget a few little details there about the door that we found on the beach
Yeah.
on the way to Port Belurian. That seems
Yes.
to lead
Pardon me.
nowhere.
One
Sorry,
of the most important bits. Yeah, well done there, Alice.
we forgot the portal that didn't like it. Well, I don't know. It didn't like the carbon, but it gave us something that nearly killed it.
Yeah, well, I think Nada, Nipper,
Nipper.
can give us an account of what happened there.
So all these other adventurers, all these rat catchers, are bloody wanting this thing, all like, oh yeah, all healthy. I've been all regenerated. Oh yeah, I'm strong. He walks into it, and I don't know. Might be fate, might be the gods. But after what might be a moment of delirium or something going on, he found himself on the ground, unconscious, with a book in his hand.
Absolutely, he had been gifted
And it's
something.
taken his interest like a madman.
Yeah, the book itself is written in a multitude of languages.
Languages.
In no particular sort of order that you can sort of discern. But through study of the book, you have discerned so far that it is a spell book.
Spell book.
Well, parts of it are a spell book at least.
Yeah.
But that is as much as you've been able to ascertain so
And this
far.
and this contract will be my ticket to the
Well, we
Yeah.
shall see. We shall see
See.
what happens. It warrants further investigation. And also,
It does.
at the same time that you found the giant spear, you found something else, didn't you, Eldas?
We did. I ran into a little velociraptor
Yes.
Yeah.
who, poor thing, was kicked out by the group of other velociraptors that were feeding on all the dead people lying around.
say at some
And I
point.
felt sorry for him, so I gave him some food, and now he has become our little faithful companion that
Yeah.
helped us. He is actually very, very strong,
He is very, very strong, and he will be stronger once we have armored him.
Yes.
and we have nicknamed him Charmander.
Yes.
You all did, and I've come back like, oh, we've now got a velociraptor.
Right. Okay. So, so we've got Charmander, and actually, tell us a little bit about how how Nipper weaponized his familiar.
Oh yes, through the study of arcane warfare and the art of murdering things, we have encountered a level 1 spell called Fire Familiar and a level 2 spell called Dragon's Breath. And with the Dragon's Breath being a bonus action, he can have his familiar on its turn. You have Dragon's Breath cast on it, and then 60 foot fly around in the air and breathe fire.
So, yes,
Yeah.
your little familiar has now become a flaming owl, the
Yes.
napalm bird of death.
Yes. Well, the napalm birth of tickling fire so far.
Yeah, of tickling fire. Well, I don't know. It seems to be
Well,
quite harsh.
Well, as soon as it gets close, it's just killed. So yeah.
Okay. So
I need to reclass that. I know.
I have one question for you all.
Yep.
Is everybody ready to play some D&D?
Yes.
Yeah.
At some point before 5, I will have to run up to the cooperative and get some cash out.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I'll have to do it at some point
So,
before 5.
To be honest,
So
this
maybe we
one
could just
session
stop.
dungeon that we have, which has so far taken 2 sessions, there's only probably about 5 more rooms left. So hopefully we'll get to it by the end of the session.
We can break. We can break at some point
Yeah.
if we need to.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can also just pause.
It's only
There's-
15 minutes
I'm
up the
fairly sure
road.
there's a pause button in the recording, not a stop one. I'm fairly sure there's also a pause one. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
I'm ready.
We stopped at the top of the initiative order.
Yep.
Okay, so let's have a quick recap of this room that you're in at the moment. Okay, so these were all spider eggs it's like the hatchery, and this is a corpse that's left there for them to feed on, and within your fight you actually managed to activate all of them and kill
Yes.
all the
Well,
spider
I
swarms.
I thought it would be a good idea to try and turn into a spider to confuse the web, and instead I just made them all attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you quite easily wiped them out. That wasn't the fight I was hoping for it
Yeah,
to be.
that-
So yeah, that's quite good.
No.
I was hoping the
Yeah.
fact that they're all swarming all over your bodies and hard to hit with disadvantage.
was-
But yeah,
Yeah, that was quite a difficult one, but we managed to combat
one
it.
word. Pack tactics equalises that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I know. And you all roll very, very well somehow.
Oh,
Yeah. Like, look, on the last one, I got double crits on my katana.
Yeah,
that was extreme.
absolutely.
Even though you had an arrow in your foot.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing with hit points. It's like you're fine. All of a sudden you're down, you're dying.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the top of the order, Yoshi.
Right.
So this, I'll repeat, is a 10-foot wall in front of you, and you see it goes to a flattened area beyond it, but the rest is in darkness from where you see at the moment.
Can Yoshi try to climb up there with stealth with his climbing speed?
Okay, roll me a
So I'll
stealth
roll for
first.
stealth. Alright, this one's going to be so serious.
16, okay.
Alright. So I have a climbing speed, so I don't need to do any rolls.
No,
So
no,
I
you
can
can
get
go
up
there.
to there.
Alright, so yeah, I'd say you can actually see the room from now. Okay, so I'm going to read you
Alright.
the text. So the hand of civilization is far more evident here. The floor is flat and extends for 20 feet before rising again, soldier straight for another 10 feet. This second wall extends almost all the way across the chamber, before turning at a perfect right angle to the north and punching through the rough natural stone and compacted soil walls of the cavern. These natural walls rise steeply into the inky darkness above, where, strung 60 foot across the entire space, is spun a giant web.
Is that web attached to these webs, or are they separate?
It's literally, it stretches one giant web that stretches across the whole cavern. It's like 60 foot across, and the
So I can
strands are
sense if
noticeably
there's
thicker.
any spiders up there.
Yeah.
Is there any spiders up there? Well, I mean, you can't really see from
We're
where you are at the
initiative at the
moment.
moment,
I
aren't
mean,
we?
Yoshi's got a little bit
No.
of movement left.
But I'm a wolf. I'm in my giant wolf spider form, so I'm on the web.
Oh no,
It's not
the
your
web
turn.
is strung above. You'd have to climb up the walls to get to that web. Yeah? The web
Okay.
is well above you. It's not across the floor. It's not impeding movement in any way. But it's high above.
Yeah. Alright. Are the connections between the webs sort of quite sparse? Or are they quite densely connected? So can I try and like
There
slip through?
are sections, probably, the holes would probably be about 2 foot across. So, I mean, there would be ways to sort of get through, but you'd have to get up there first and, you know.
I am.
Oh, so
Oh wait, there's
you're going to
another
climb
wall
up,
there.
are you?
Yeah, I have climbed up. I have a climbing speed.
No, but I'm
You
saying
don't.
you're climbing up to the web, yeah? Because the web's like
Yeah.
30 foot above your head if you're standing on the
Oh.
floor of this cavern.
Oh, so I can go under it without disturbing the web.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, why touch
Okay.
it? Let's just go.
5.
There's no chance of touching it while you're on the floor.
Okay.
So even less so for me.
15.
Is it completely
Okay.
on the ceiling?
1 second, Yoshi. I'm just
Oh,
going to
what have I
take you
done?
back. Alright, so this
He's
is
run
a
off.
10-foot wall in front of you.
Oh, there is. Okay.
So you can get up to there with the last of your movement.
All right.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And, alright, you look up again at the web. Alright. The web, however, seems to be missing the middle bit. And this dark absence of webbing seems to sort of grow as too late you realise it's a gigantic spider dropping
Yep.
towards you.
Oh,
Fangs
bloody
and
hell.
legs extended as a multitude of gleaming red eyes are fixated directly on you.
Oh god.
And you've run off. Well done.
Yeah.
We said don't run off.
Jeez.
It's a very large
That-
spider.
I think that is
I
literally
can't see
classified as a monstrosity. I think that is literally classified in the game as a monstrosity.
I don't know
That-
about you guys, but I think we should sacrifice you now and just let it like web you up and walk off with you.
No, I'd rather it be dead.
If you saw how gigantic this thing was, you'd all be running already.
Alright, so it's going to
Actually,
have an
something like
attack of opportunity at you. Yeah?
Oh,
Okay. But first, I want to make you do a dexterity save.
oh yay,
Yeah,
dexterity
see if you
save.
can
Oh.
just roll out of the way of the attack. 16. Okay, 16 will do it. No, 16 will do it.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay, so yeah, it lands in front of you, and these fangs just go just in front of your face, but you manage to sort of pull out the way, and you sort of like, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to roll initiative for her, because that was a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Let me just go back.
Please say you don't roll higher than me.
Oh, Heath, don't worry. It's
19.
DM.
Oh no!
Alright.
Why?
So it's actually going to take a
Right
second
after
attack.
me. It was
now.
literally right
Oh,
after.
wow. That's awkward. Oh my god, it's
Yeah,
Alright,
It's a boss.
so yes, it's going to...
that's the boss. Yeah.
right. Put the music on.
Yes.
Music. Alright,
Why'd you have to
so
be right
what
after
we're
me?
going to do... yeah, is it just going to be a bite? Let's have a look.
It's never just the bite.
Yeah, it's always a
It's
destructive.
gonna web
already
you.
tried to surprise bite,
Oh.
hasn't it?
I have
So-
16 armor class.
16 armor class, so it makes it, yeah?
Yeah.
You are now webbed. Okay?
Oh.
You are restrained by webbing. As an action, you can try and make a DC 12 strength check to try and get out of it on your next turn, yeah?
Yeah, I always fail at strength checks.
I might
Okay,
might have to
yeah,
get a
so you
transmute
are
phone.
currently webbed. Let me mark you that.
Ah, damn it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that
This
was...
thing is
She's not aware of
gigantic.
anything else at the moment. You're her only target. So, Nada.
Run.
Okay. Right. So what do I hear?
What do you hear? You hear
do I hear?
it's a large amount of weight hitting the floor in the room beyond. It's thud enough to sort of like shake the walls a little bit.
Okay.
And you hear a little bit of sort of like muffled ah from Yoshi.
Yeah. I recognise that scream.
Yeah.
He's always whining. 1, 2, 3.
You see it now, don't you?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So it's 10 foot of wall in front of you. Yeah. 4.
Yeah.
So that's 20 foot.
Yeah. This is easy in range. Do I have? I should have my action surge. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. How about we do a little something like this?
Okay, well you can't actually
first
attack it from where you are at the moment because you've got a 10 foot wall in front of you. You can take your last movement to get up to there.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna climb. I'm just gonna just skitter over the top and just go like, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Give me a second. Let me climb up, and I climb up, and it's like, oh my
You just
god,
breathe it.
because I'm like 3 foot. I wouldn't be able to see it over a 10-foot
yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it over a 5-foot wall. So yeah, heavy crossbow, pack
Yes.
tactics.
Yeah, pack tactics as well, so
Okay.
25.
A 17 does
No,
hit.
25.
25 is pack tactics,
Okay,
and
25.
he's not, and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
and he's not unconscious.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he's not unconscious yet. Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
5 piercing
let's,
damage. I don't
I'm-
even think Anarka notices this. To be honest.
Yeah.
I'm actually
That
gonna
was a
make
bad roll for damage.
Let's have a look. I'm gonna make a perception.
Yeah, she notices.
She does notice this, and she turns towards you, and all those red, sort of baleful eyes sort of fixate on you, and she just gives like a scream, and
I'm
her
doing
consorts
action
join the
surge.
fight.
I'm doing action surge.
Okay,
I'm attacking again. So it's 21 hit.
Ooh,
21 does hit. Yeah,
That's better.
that's
Nice,
much
that's
better.
better.
Okay, this she does feel.
I think what happens is I shoot her in the body. It's like, huh? And it's like she looks at me and like just one straight in one of the eyes.
No,
like,
yeah, one of the bigger eyes just pops, and it's just got the end of your claw sort of sticking out of it. Alright, so yeah, carry on.
So you just see Nara just cream. Not nice.
Just sort of like her scream does summon her 2 consorts though. You do notice above in the webbing, you see a couple of the giant wolf spiders appear. I'm just going to do an initiative check on them, see where they come. 5. They're not very
Nice.
fast.
That's a good roll. Thank you.
Let's move them up to there. Okay. All right.
There's 17 of them.
In
Where
the
did you
entire
say 17?
dungeon,
Ah.
there's 17 of them. Yeah.
I think I want a bit more than the crossbow if I was dealing with 17 spiders.
I'm gonna move you up to there because you did say that you were moving there.
Yeah, I was. Sorry, yeah, no, I did forget to do that.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of Nada's turn. Swarm of insects no longer exists. Nipper.
Nipper, right.
All right. So yeah, you see your hatchling mate scramble up the wall, and sort of you can recognise the expression on Nada's face when he sees the spider. What does he actually see?
I think it's like a real I think Nada's face is like realization of wait, and then panic
Oh,
fire, and then oh shit.
Yeah.
It's like, in the zombie movies where it's like all the police officers like firing their pistols and they're like running empty, like, oh god, oh god, oh god. So Nipper, are there any eggs around? Like any eggs around here?
There are
We
a
killed them
few
all.
sort of eggs that were not ready to hatch when the webs were activated and all that sort of stuff. So there's a few. Most of them, I'd say, in each sort of like bunch, there's maybe 10 sort of
Okay.
undeveloped eggs.
Nipper makes a mental note to come back to here and burn everything.
Yeah.
Like leave no eggs.
Right. Okay.
He doesn't care what the druid says. He's burning everything.
Okay. Fair enough.
1,
They're
2,
not even hurting
3.
us.
They will do. So
They
preemptive
will
strike.
do.
We're
So,
in their home.
4, 5. I don't care. Never don't care. And onto this little spider. What's the biggest, baddest spell I can do? Okay. Chromatic Orb, second level.
No?
Second level.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
Well, that certainly hits. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let me get back to where I can see because I've just switched over.
Okay.
Second level. I like that. 18 fire damage.
Yeah,
Nice. So,
that's
what
okay.
sort of damage is this that is going to
Fire.
Fire.
It's fire.
Okay, let me just double check something.
Unless something's obviously resistant, I'm probably gonna use fire.
Right. Okay, so damage on that was 18.
Yep.
Make a perception check.
Oh boy.
No,
I think
just want to
this might
see if
actually-
you.
I think this might be good, actually. I think he might.
I like to think Nicholas got good eyesight, but like he always takes a moment. He's always thinking about so much. Always takes a moment for him to realise what he's looking at.
Yeah. You are unable to perceive whether the fire does any more damage than expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anarka actually noticing this. Let me just see. Damn, I wanted to put that.
I've still got mage armor up
Okay.
unless we rested for this. Unless then I would have cast it again. No, I did recast mage armor. I think because I took a first level spell slot off.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's fine. I forgot to put a legendary action on here for her. But
Okay, so we dead.
she
Goodbye.
realizes that there's more than one target, and she might be sort of a little bit outclassed here. All right. So she lets out
No.
another scream. Yeah. That just it echoes throughout the entire chamber. I mean, it's loud enough that it should be heard about.
I think you just hear Nipper just shouting like common. Remind me to wipe these things out again.
I just need to add a couple things into here.
Yeah, that's right.
You can just hear the aggravation in his voice as he
Yeah.
notices this. Just like, come on, we need more.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was going to be that easy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it's never easy.
One thing just needs to roll initiative. The other ones will move on the other one's turn.
That's what I thought.
5. That's Jesus. That's terrible.
There's even a giant spider in there too. Wow, man.
Okay, and they're going to go after the wolf spiders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shoot, no.
All right, so Nipper, I take it that's the end of your turn. I don't think you got any movement after climbing that wall.
Yeah, he's used his movement. Well, he has one bit of movement. Can he
25,
can he
you've
jump
got 5.
down?
It's 10 foot down. You've got 5
Yeah.
foot of movement, so you could just try and jump down and make an acrobatics to land. Okay.
Do I have that as a skill? No, but yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
11. I have 3
DC
decks.
10. It's a standard DC. So yep, you make it. You land.
You know,
Not 3-point turn. It doesn't look. So there's like a little bit of a skid underneath
but
you
it's
and everything
it's
like
literally
that.
just a jump, like a thud.
Yeah.
Nothing impressive.
There's
just
no
like get the
grace
job
involved
done.
in this whatsoever. Okay, Anthea. Yeah, you see your compatriots which are running up onto the wall, and you hear the sounds of battle and screaming. You
And
know
Nipper
something
jumps
big
down
is
to
in
free
there.
up the path.
I also have a question.
Mhm.
Is the kobold still glowing?
Is the kobold still glowing? I believe it would be, yes, because basically we stopped the last session right sort of after the last bit of the fight.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15.
This
I think
pass
I'm gonna
free.
try and...
This part, I freed the path. That's why I
Yeah.
got down.
Oh yeah.
So come on, go, go,
I'm gonna try
go.
and jump
That's the
up
end
there.
of your movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no. I just made 25 feet, didn't I?
Yeah, but you need 10
no,
feet
yeah,
to get
yeah.
up to the wall, even
Yeah.
though
Yeah,
you're
it's-
huge and you can almost step over it. But yeah.
Yeah, so that is literally, I don't have
He's not large,
I
so
could
he's
just get up there.
technically.
But actually, do you think... I just want to see what the range on something is here.
Okay.
The range on... I don't...
The range on the mange falls mainly on the plage.
I think
The range
only
of
got-
the range of the mage is usually 120 feet.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
That's a
this
critical
is
miss.
yeah,
if only
absolute
you're a
failure.
kobold.
I
If only
think
you're a kobold.
yeah, you step forward, you stretch forward your hand to release this light, but there's mud underfoot, and you sort of slip, and everyone sees this arc of light just streak up into the top of the ceiling, going totally wide of an archer. Is there anything else you want to do? Have you got any bonus actions or anything like
You
that?
just hear a small clap. You just hear a small clap from behind you.
The slow.
Actually, is
Clap.
light a bonus action? Because I
Yeah,
might
can
cast
be.
I
light.
think it's an action.
Uh,
Most cantrips are, otherwise it'd be a bit
it's an
broken.
action. Yeah, it's one action.
If you could always do something your bonus action, it'd be a bit broken.
Yeah, that would be...
Okay. So is that the last of Anthea's?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Eldas, you're up.
Druid.
Right. So I'm just sort of back here thinking, well, with that screaming, Anther, I don't think rainbows are going to save us. Right? Let's have a look what's going on. So 5. I'm going to climb up the side of the wall.
15,
So
yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
20.
So yeah, Anthea, you see the
Oh,
side just scuttle up the wall around you.
Yeah.
it's,
I
You're
told
still
you it was
fighting.
big.
I see
I
the
told you it was
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did tell you
wow.
it was big.
So,
And no, you cannot learn this form.
oh,
That would be so good if you could. That would be awesome.
and then I've got to be so close to it. This is really scary.
Yeah, it's on the ground at the moment. Yeah. I mean, you're still on the wall. It's like 10 feet above you, but it could easily just reach down and bite you.
Okay, so, oh mate, if it's 10 feet above me, I can't attack it, can I?
No, but you can scramble up the wall.
Yeah, true. I'm going to attempt to just might be able to poison it or
I think
something.
you actually got it. I
Yeah,
think.
16 is actually just what you need.
Yes.
Yes, that's just gets through. All right, so it's 2 damage plus 7 poison, so that's 9.
DC 11 con save.
Okay, and then I need to make a DC 11 Constitution save.
My mum.
Oh shit! Critical save.
Oh.
So, all right, one of her own spiders, as far as she's concerned, has come up scrabbling. She's more intent on Yoshi and these other things, and so you
She's
just get the
paralysed.
perfect spot. It's just like in one of the crooks of the leg, and you just sink your fangs in, and your fangs pulse as the poison just pulses through her.
Paralysed.
Yeah, so she takes another.
2d6. And is this spider also paralysed? Since that's
She's
what the
immune
venom
to
does.
paralysation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that.
That's annoying.
2d6, yeah, roll
No.
2d6.
Yeah, mum. Yeah. Slash R2d6.
Okay.
Ooh.
6.
Right. Alright, you have done a fair amount of damage to her. You can see that she's beginning to sort of like look around a little bit. Yeah, I mean, is there anything else you want to do? Have you got any bonuses or anything like that you want to do?
No, I'm just sitting here thinking, where's Charmander? He's good at chomping through these bloody things.
Yeah, I
Charmander's
know,
coming
right?
up.
It really is. Yeah.
Okay, so above you,
Oh,
skittering
yeah.
along the web. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 30. It's going to do a drop attack on you. Okay,
Ooh.
actually, hang on. That's
Interesting.
you.
It's
Actually-
going to RK you out of nowhere. RK out of nowhere, boys.
And
Just
it's
a
going to do a bite
ladder
on you.
fight. Oh, ha,
10 does
ha.
not hit, does it?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So lucky it doesn't have pack tactics.
10, 15, 20,
If it did, my God.
25, 30. That's the movement, and it's going to drop. And this one's going to take a bite at Yoshi.
You can
For
try.
8. Why am I rolling like pants? Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, that was good poison damage, but still
Hey.
rolled terrible.
Are you okay, Will Wheaton?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you start. Alright.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15,
I'm not gonna lie, so far this is easier than the last fight.
10, 15.
Is you rolling
Don't say
rubbish?
that. Don't say that.
Yep.
Don't say that.
15, 20.
He's going to attack
Well,
one of
I've
us
just
next.
said it now.
Next one's
Yeah,
a
we've got
crit.
like a whole army coming at us now. Like,
The
Yep.
next attack's gonna be a crit.
15,
I know.
20, 25,
I know.
30,
You've angered the dice gods.
10, 15,
Yep.
20, 25, 30. Okay.
I think it was really funny to see your reaction when I said that. You were like, "Don't say that! Don't say that!"
Alright,
I played enough dice
Charmander.
games.
Good old Charmander.
Yeah.
oh, bless him. He's not even going to make it up there. Look, he's just
No.
going to have to sort of be like, what's going on over here?
I mean, he probably threw it through Nipper. Nada, sorry.
Hmm.
Two
He
small
can also
creatures
fit
pass
under
the
Ante.
space.
5, 30.
That is
He
true.
can
Yeah, I
under
think
Ante.
maybe sort of like Nipper gives him a hand up or something
Yeah.
as he
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
off the wall.
Okay.
There's nothing saying he can't do it.
He gets passed through Nipper and Anthea.
Whee!
Whee!
Yeah, and that'll be the end of his movement.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to dash.
No.
Oh, bloody hell, Yoshi. Yoshi, man, Yoshi.
Okay,
He's like,
Ready and attack. Ready and attack.
right, Yoshi,
I
you
can't
are
attack. I
currently
still have to
webbed.
break out of this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
so how would you like to get
That's
out of this? You can
Anthea's.
do your strength check, you can...
I missed fireball.
Other people
Are there
can
any
attack.
ones other than strength? Because my strength.
yeah,
is-
remember webbing is weak to fire.
It is weak
Yeah,
to
but I don't
fire,
have
yeah,
any
but he
fire
hasn't got
attack.
anything that does fire.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna have to do strength.
Could you not attack it with a torch?
Oh! Yeah, just ripping out like that, no problem at all. Your claws, I think, probably give you advantage in just sort of like snipping through these webs. You, yeah,
Snip, snip.
Wait, I
you
just
can
want to
take
check.
your attack this round.
That's. Oh, I can take my attack.
No, oh, actually, no,
Okay.
sorry, that is an action, unless you've
Yeah.
got a...
Bonus
Oh,
action, disengage.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action to disengage. So I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna move.
Here?
10, 50.
Just doing that. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay. Anarka is going to... Yeah, 5, 10...
Jesus, it's so difficult to get opportunity attacks from this guy because he's so big. He takes up the entire battlefield.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a bite against Eldas, to be honest.
Can I not try and deceive him?
7. No, you've just sunk your fangs into her legs. All right, there's no deceiving here. But again, I miss.
She's so bad at roll.
I've
God.
landed one hit this fight.
Yeah.
This...
Right.
All right. She is actually going to take her opportunity to skittle up the wall. She's going to go 5.
She is not
10,
getting away from me, mate.
15, 20,
I think the problem
25,
for her
30.
is she's so big. her teeth are just going sort of either side.
All right. She actually skittles up to the web above. She makes it to the web above.
So tonight I'm getting an opportunity attack.
Who?
Me.
Eldas.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So
roll
I
well,
can
well.
see
Technically,
that
you're 10 feet
she's
below her, but yeah.
running off. And I sort of think, oh, quick, try and get another bite in.
Fuck me.
Round of applause. My dad's just left.
I tell you, I think like Alien, where it's like just keep biting the person trying to run away. It's like bite, 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 bite.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh,
3
amazing.
and so it's
8
8
plus 12.
15,
20 damage.
20.
Plus roll.
Eldas, how do you want to do this?
I
Honestly,
literally,
fuck.
I think
last
where
one
I'd
was
sort
way
of
more difficult than this.
pre-bit her and made a hole through her carcass, I go for
Oh.
exactly the same spot, and this time my poison just goes straight into her
Yeah.
heart. You just see her sort of like all her legs start to curl in and like pulsate, and you just see her sort of twitching as she curls up into a ball.
Yoshi
The other
and
spiders
Ante
go
didn't
into a
manage to-
complete rage. Yeah, as
Yeah,
you
no.
have killed their queen. I just want to tell you quickly, fucking how much she's worth. She's worth 450
Oh.
experience. That short little
Gee.
fight that you did. You took down my spider queen. Anyway,
That's
the
right.
fight is not over.
The last
right.
fight was way more difficult.
Which
than
one
that.
isn't Eldas? Which one isn't
I'm
Eldas?
fairly sure.
I
Eldas-
am this one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, right. So Eldas, as you kill the queen, you look back and you see Nada's crossbow pointed what you think is right at you, and he fires it and it goes to just the one behind you,
The one
and there's a
behind.
14 hit.
14 does hit. So yeah,
Yeah.
goes through the air and skewers into this. Roll your damage. 5. Okay.
5.
Yeah.
Oof. That's minimum
You just-
damage, man. That's bad.
You just see me
Yeah.
standing there with my 2 front legs up, like,
And it's just like
Shoot me.
Don't you be? I'm just
Woof.
Eldas.
Okay. Are you action surging anything or? Oh no, you.
No, I've used max surge.
Okay. Movement
Hmm.
wise.
Yeah, screw it. Let's draw some aggro.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Okay.
25.
Hang on 1 second. That's 15. There's a wall in front of you. That's 20, 25.
5,
To get up to
30,
Yep.
and I'm trying to start breaking apart the spiders. Just like, come on then. Just draw them out, make some space.
Just trying to sort of like intimidate, trying to draw attention. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
That's
let's see if you do draw its attention or not. Make an intimidation check.
This
yeah,
is
because
gonna
it's
fail.
in it should probably be at a disadvantage because they're probably focused on me like crazy right now.
I
Yeah.
think my damage voice box just like goes mental.
Yeah.
Just like, come and get.
Uh,
Oh, the coal dust, it hurts.
They are intent on ripping apart the betrayer spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about you. You do, however, notice up here that there do seem to be some stairs leading up to another chamber or something like that.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay, Nipper.
Oh yeah, Nipper. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's Eldas, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh boy. If only I had Fireball, that'd be so epic.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like-
It would also fry my mum.
Like, I think what you do is like you see him make these weird like massive sigils and that, and he throws this ball of fire and it impacts fire and it's just a firebolt. And it's like you want it to cast fire. It's just fireball.
Really wants to be a fireball, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean that certainly hits. Yeah. Fire.
It's a
And
budding
that's the one at
fireball.
the back here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. All right.
I
So
think
it
I'm
just
sort of
curls
immune
up,
to
legs
fire.
in the air. What was that, Eldas?
I think I'm immune to fire.
Let me just turn that off.
I can't remember.
I think you just hear Nipper. I think you just hear Nipper yell, "Charge!"
Yeah.
Charge! Alright. Is that the last of Nippers?
Yeah, that's
There's no
Nipper.
movement, no bonus action.
Hey,
Alright.
he's moved. It hasn't got bonus
Anthea.
action.
There seems to
I
be one
think-
spider left in this fight.
I
Well,
think. I think.
depends on
shall
your
we,
perception.
oh, didn't need to do that. I can say.
So are
I
you
think
doing what,
shall we,
Anthea?
I think shall we rest here after we've defeated the threat? So I think. I'm
No,
gonna
we
go-
push on.
Okay. So I just don't really have any cantrip which do much damage except for Toll the Dead.
Okay, so that's quite a good
Has-
one. It hasn't been
has that
damaged
one-
yet.
Okay.
it's
D8.
just a
only
D8.
the D8.
14, what wisdom? 14 wisdom.
Oh,
It doesn't matter anyway. I.
Yeah, it has the
I'm
wisdom of the
just really
spiders.
good. Yeah, this is why I wanted to use a spell and we rest here overnight. We cantrips and night.
You do realise that you do have a warhammer with you as well. Yeah.
Do I?
But anyway, yes.
Huh. I
You've
thought-
got
I
a
thought my- I thought
you're in
my melee
full
weapon-
metal armour. You've got a massive shield and a warhammer.
I like it.
You can't
Anthea's the
just use
tank
that.
I
of the
don't have a
group.
warhammer.
Anthea's the tank.
I don't have a warhammer.
Yes, you
What have
do.
you got?
No, I don't. I have a mace and a sling. The sling
Okay,
does 1d4
mace is-
plus 2
yeah,
and the
a
mace does
mace.
1d6
Uh,
plus 2.
Potato,
Nowhere
potato,
near as
potato.
good as a
It still hurts things.
A mace
Yeah.
does 1d6 plus 2. That's not as good as 1d8.
still whack a mole on the head, don't you?
More
Like,
reliable though.
Right, so that's there's no damage there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that is.
Eldas.
I feel so good right now. Like this must be from the purity of my blood and my abilities to shapeshift so good. I'm like feeling this. Let's have a go. Let's see.
See, an 11.
Dunno.
Yeah, you're overconfident.
Yeah.
And you underestimate how lithe these spiders can be, and it just darts out of your fag attack. You gonna
It's
move
really
around it
pissed
at
at
all?
me, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just killed its queen.
No.
It's well pissed.
Well, actually, if I move still next to it, I'm not moving away. Will it count as a?
No.
No.
You
We'll
can
move
move
this
within
way.
melee range. Like you can
Yeah.
shift around.
Okay. Yeah, like I'll shift myself up there just to give the others room.
Okay.
I don't want to give it a chance of attack. So
All right.
Well, it's about to take one off there.
10,
yeah, no, but get to them, wouldn't it?
15, 20, 25, 30.
I don't like the fact I can hear you counting. To me, that says there's more stuff
Yeah.
going.
30.
Do you know what the best thing is when you can just hear random rolling? And it's,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, cool.
35, 10, 15, 20.
That's the best thing to do as a DM, just intimidate your players by rolling random dice for no apparent reason. But then make it
Yeah.
apparent.
Yeah, like probably pick them up.
Oh, wicked.
What?
Did you just see my rolls?
69.
Yeah.
69. All right, so that's them done.
So
Charmander.
69 spiders have now appeared.
Is that spider not going to attack me?
Oh yeah. Sorry, yes, it is going to attack
Why
you
did you
very
take
much.
that,
Thank
Mum?
you.
Because it just like
Yeah, come on,
Really?
Jack. Come
Yeah,
on.
I know.
But yeah, it's now getting intimidated by all these
see?
people. It's definitely
You see?
outnumbered.
Honesty towards the dice gods is good.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
The
But she
dice
also
gods
knows I'm
like
rolling
honesty.
shit at the moment, so she's rubbing it in.
Yeah.
I think is more the.
usually it's the other way round. Usually I'm really
Yeah.
bad at rolling.
Usually I suck at rolling.
Bloody hell, this is
Well,
terrible.
in fact, I have been sucking at rolling recently.
Right.
Right, Charmander. Is Charmander going to wrap up this room fight?
Yeah, he's like, wait, I'm hungry. Charges in there, and he's just gonna have just do his multi tack.
Yeah.
Yoshi hasn't hit
Okay, well.
anything in a single room.
Beautiful. How does Charmander viciously end the life of this spider?
Well, once again, he's trying to eat it, and then he realizes it's not edible, so he sort of pokes his claws in it like a kebab, picks it up and
What,
and then
just like
he's
a
like,
balloon? Just like,
tosses it
I
to the
imagine,
side.
I imagine he bites it and at the back just pops like a balloon.
Yeah, and he's like,
Oh.
it's all in his mouth, and then he just chucks it
All
away, like,
those
yeah.
yellow guts coming out, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
nasty. Just
Yeah.
Both of my characters haven't hit anything in this
okay.
single room.
You are still in initiative, by the way, people. Yeah. Okay. So has Charmander got anything else he wants to do?
He might as well take the rest of his movement,
Yeah. Fine.
noticing there's stuff up there, so there we go.
Yeah, good old inquisitive Charmander gonna go up and have a look.
Yeah.
Alright, so Yoshi, no longer webbed, and no longer under threat by anything. What's he doing?
30.
But don't get brave again.
Yeah, I ain't dashing. I am not dashing. I'm staying here.
Yeah, you're staying there. Okay, from your position, from what you can see, you do have dark vision. Yeah, you can see that there is quite intricately worked stone up in this area here. They seem to be massive carved monoliths in front of you that are creating, from what you can see, like a corner of a wall. But that is the max of what you can see at the moment.
Yeah, and it looks like a start of a little path down. That's all I can.
Okay. Nada.
Okay. seeing there's no threats around, you see him wave his hand forward and go, "We must carry the momentum."
Okay.
1,
Forward.
2, 3. What did you see?
Okay, the same as what was described to Yoshi at the
Stairs.
moment. Yeah, stairs which are going up, and these monolith.
Can
walls.
he go up them as he's tiny?
He can go up them. The stairs are wide enough that all the characters can go up them without any problems, without any checks. They just
4,
sort of broken.
5.
But there's not a
Sorry,
cavity underneath or
5
anything.
and 6, and he's going to sit there and hold his action and go, "Come on, come on!"
Okay, all right. So as
I
you
wouldn't
get
have done
into
that,
this room here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just read the description for you. Alright, so these broken stairs lead up to another unnaturally flat area. The southern wall of the cavern is natural and angles sharply to meet the northern wall, roughly 20 feet away. The northern wall is definitely not natural. 5-foot wide monoliths form the walls of the structure beyond, and each is covered in stylized runes and a singular circular mazed pattern. Each maze vastly different from the other. Some are intricate enough to confuse the eyes, and others are simple. Okay.
Cool. Nipper.
So that's the end of Nada's. Nipper?
Yeah. Nipper, agreeing that everyone should carry the momentum forward, is going to run
5, 10, 15, 20.
20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Gonna dash.
Okay.
I'm somehow carrying the camera while with my character. So I was there, so 35, 40, 45, and seeing the runes,
Yep.
he's going straight towards them.
Okay. Yeah, so go up to the wall.
55 and 60.
Okay. Alright, so you don't have any action this turn because you
No.
dashed. Okay,
Next
so
turn,
you can't examine
next
the
turn,
runes.
I'm going to investigate them.
Yep, okay, fantastic. Anthea, we're up to you.
Well, Anthea is going to go 5. Is this a wall here?
Yep. 10, 15.
Alright, so 15.
Yep.
20, 25, 30. He's also going to dash.
Okay.
35. 50. And I think he's going to sort of just stay around there with Nipper.
Stay around there, just
Going
sort of
to
like
the-
keeping a watch out, what's
Yeah.
happening and stuff. All right, Eldas, still chuffed and proud with yourself. Wait, what you
Yeah. I'm just gonna charge forwards like, wait for me. 15, 20,
You all hit.
25, 30. I'm just looking because I've only just come around to see all this.
Okay.
35, 40. Okay, I'll just wait here. Just pulled in by Nipper's curiosity towards these runes.
Okay. All right. So, give me 2 secs. So they're all going to move up to like that. Okay. Charmander.
Here, Charmander.
Yeah,
Run away from
he's just
Charmander.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's just catching up, really.
I think
Just
Charmander's
doesn't.
probably killed about half of the things in this dungeon,
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many have the
Yeah.
kobolds killed? Quite a few, I think.
I wasn't even able to
might have to
hit
kill him.
anything in that room. Neither of my characters.
yeah, but that was me. That was Eldest.
Yeah.
Alright, so is that the end of his action, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Yoshi.
So Yoshi is going to see everybody sort of go up, and he's
Don't
like,
move yet,
sort
I'm
of
just
like,
going to take your web off.
Okay. Right, so
There we go.
5, 20, and he's going to investigate. See, so is that an investigation?
Okay, what's he investigating
Ah.
for? What's he investigating the runes? He's investigating the floor? What's he investigating?
Investigating the runes with a -2 investigation, which did not roll. Oh, yay! Haha,
Right,
take that.
so, they are runes, as far as you can tell. Do you...
I rolled a crit in their runes.
What languages do you speak?
Yoshi?
Yeah.
Yoshi speaks Common, Goblin, Thieves' Can. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, you can't make any of these out. Yeah, even with a investigation, you don't have the ability to make any of these out.
That way.
Are you going to take any other movement? Oh no, you can't. You've taken all your movement, haven't you?
Yeah.
So let me just
To be honest, I think Anthea knows way more languages than Yoshi. I think Anthea will be able to when he.
Sorry, it's Nada, is it?
So just give me 2 secs. Yeah. Okay. So on to Nada.
Okay, Nada's simply going to cover our rear, see if anything enters his vision, and as soon as it does, he's going to fire and shout to alert. All.
Okay.
And
so you're holding
that's
your
his
action.
turn. Yeah. And Nipper's going to investigate these runes. He's going to try and sort of ascertain the nature of them first off.
Okay. So let me just check these runes. Which show me which stone you are looking at.
This one.
That one there. Okay. So you speak Cholton. You born up. You were born
I
in
speak
Cholton, weren't you?
Common, obviously, probably Colton, more Charlton common rather than
Yeah.
rather than like Neverwinter common, that sort of thing. I speak Draconic, Goblin, and Undercommon for some god knows reason. I can speak with Dark Dwarves.
Okay. All right. So make a history check.
Rightio.
For some reason, I feel like there's a drow.
Tidy.
26. Okay. All right. So the runes that you're looking at, you recognise as being in ancient Omuan, which you don't speak. Okay.
No.
However, the runes and the characters are very, very similar to current Omuan. You know, it's a derivative of it. So you sit there
Yeah.
and you try and sort of you sound out one of the words, yeah, and as your ears hear your mouth speak this word, everything resolves. Okay, you can understand. You can now speak ancient Omuan.
Jesus Christ!
Put it down as a language that you know.
Language.
You comprehend it completely.
Can you put that in chat?
Ancient Omuan, yeah.
Yes.
I think Ryder should try to read the book in a little bit. I think.
Ancient Omuan.
Okay, make a perception check.
Can I make that investigation, or is it just perception?
No. I want you to make it on something else.
Okay, that's good.
Not high enough. Sorry.
Probably not. It's fine. No, he's not very perceptive.
Okay. However, with your investigation,
History.
yeah. Sorry, your history check. Okay, so the one you were looking at is the third one along.
Yeah.
So the ruins are on ancient Cholton and can be deciphered with knowledge of Cholton's successful DC 17 history check. Ruins are different on the corners on the inside. Okay.
DC 17.
So
What's that?
the ruins on the outside of the structure are stories of daily life. Okay, and you gather that each corner and twist of the maze that is above it, so you've got the text and then above it is the circular maze. So each corner and twist of the maze reflects a part of the story. Okay, you think that careful and prolonged study of these correlations might provide insights into deciphering the meaning of other unexplained mazes. Sort of like a Rosetta Stone for mazes.
Yeah.
So do you understand? So you also understand that this is a temple. I've forgotten the name of the god.
Is it the God of Chol?
Yeah.
The one who walked away?
Yeah.
It's just
the
gone
one
out of my
that
mind. What's his name? Ubtao. Okay,
Oh,
this is a temple to Ubtao. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens. All right.
Yeah.
So and he is very much into sort of mazes and everything like that. And yeah, having your own maze is a very important thing for a Muan culture. You gather from this.
Yeah, I think you see Nipper like with great interest reading all this and muttering, but I think like unconsciously he's muttering in ancient Omuan, just like having just learned.
Yeah. It's there. It's like it's a prime language for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You also think that scholars could be very interested in copies of these ruins with the corresponding counterparts. This might be a valuable thing.
I think with time and with a lot of fine paper, I could make some sort of inscription replicating the look and style and base. Like, you know how I did with the gate? I made a I put it on paper basically.
Yeah.
Copied out the runes. I think with time, Nipper would be interested. They're interested in doing this to this.
Sure. Okay. These mazes warrant further study. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
you haven't
definitely.
got everything that you can out of these. Okay. Your next turn round, you can study it to get a little bit of lore.
Nipper just goes, give me a down. I'll get all this done.
Okay, so you start the sort of like sketching it down and everything. All right.
Yeah,
Anthea,
and
what
before
are
that,
you going
before
to do?
that,
Oh yeah, sorry.
he's going to go to the first one. Before that, he will go to the first one and then do it. So movement.
He's going to go to this one here, yeah.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
put myself there.
All right, and next turn you're going to study that one, yeah.
And I'm going to go from 1 to 8, doing it all as it should. I'm just going to write that down because it's going to happen. He's going to do it no matter what.
Okay. All right. Anthea, what are you going to be doing?
Anthea has such a bad investigation, but he's going to investigate the second rune.
Are
Here
you
we
going to
go.
look at the
-3.
runes or you?
Ow.
Okay. Yeah, nothing.
That hurt.
You do. I mean, there is more to this room. You know, guys, than just those
Yeah.
runes.
Yeah.
Do know that. I'm wondering if it's worth having a short rest.
Nipper would have very appreciated that. Because he will study.
So
Well,
sort of, I'm going to be like, well, while you're looking at them, why don't we like make a fire and have something to eat and a little rest? Because
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
move
think
move to
I
where you
agree.
want to go, because we're still in. So yeah, where are you going to set up the fire and stuff?
Nada's probably going to sit here guarding his brother.
Okay.
No, actually, no, you know
You
what he's
still
doing.
lined
He's going to
up?
go out and
Yeah, you're still
you
lined
know,
up and ready.
yeah. You know what he's doing. He's going to make sure there's no spider. He's going to go around with a torch and sort of a scimitar out, while his crossbow's to his side. Just make sure there's no spider eggs anywhere.
Oh, okay.
He's going bug hunting.
You're going to go down to where the spiders are and stuff. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'll put myself down there.
All right, but hang on. We'll do that in your turn though. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
yeah, is Anther finished?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he finished? Okay, Eldas.
Actually.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just going to move up to here just to make sure there's nothing ahead coming that I can see and be like, yeah, it seems safe. So I'm
Okay.
just going to sort of rest here and
You do see up
feed.
here, the
I
stairs
don't.
leading up to the door.
Yeah.
You do see, so there's a large stone door that denies entry to the structure. It is set within an enormous quarried stone frame and lintel that are carved intricately in the form of a jaguar-headed man battling a coiled serpent with two large opals
That's Uptown.
for its milky eyes. Long
I'm guessing
fangs
that's
open
Uptown.
wide as its opponent holds it at bay. Scrolled script in a very old dialect in Chult reads blah 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 blah.
Which no one else can read.
7 empty spaces appear below the script.
Okay.
7.
So these rune things that you're looking at, maybe they go in there.
Well, the
have
rune
a
things
what
he's
I'm
looking
looking
at
at,
are
the
giant
third
5-foot monoliths.
The third one was a story of life. So I'm wondering if these are more based on culture. Because what used to happen a lot is people would inscribe stuff in stone to tell a story, or like write about a historical event before pen and paper and inkwells and ink was a thing. People used to chisel their stories in stone. News users would have stone tablets, for example, with the news in, rather than pen and paper. Sorry, that's my history student coming out there.
Okay.
That's all right. Well, I'm just going to chuck Charmander a ration and have one myself.
Okay, fantastic. Give me a while to do nothing in particular.
Oh. When Theon says that, you always know he's doing something.
In
I
life,
can
you're
see
never
the
doing
smile on
nothing.
your face, Dad.
Even when you're
I can
doing
see-
nothing, you're doing something, because you're just not doing anything.
I can see the smile on your face, Dad.
Well,
Right.
he's just being an average DM.
That's it.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
All right, and we shall carry on with Charmander.
Yeah, he's quite happy to just sort of. Oh, I can't move him. One sec. Why is it not letting me move him?
Let me just move him quickly and. Can you move him?
No.
Are you on objects and tokens at the top? On the bar on the left-hand side, if you click
No,
on
I'm on the arrow.
You on the arrow?
On select move, yeah.
Okay. So do you want to ping where you want him and I'll move him?
I've got him.
Oh,
I've got him.
All right.
Anyway. So he's just
Slippery
going to
little
come and
bugger.
sit down. Yeah, he's just going to come and sit down next to me here
Okay.
and help me keep an eye out for any incoming.
Okay, Yoshi, what would you like to do?
Is Yoshi sort of like at least semi-aware of the fact that was it Nipper that has learnt a new language? Like, could he hear him muttering in ancient
Yeah, Nipper, have
dialect?
you basically said, "Oh, I can understand this" and stuff? Yeah.
No, he's literally started speaking in this weird random language out of nowhere.
Yeah. So Yoshi would notice that Nipper is sort of like obviously trying to
Yeah.
decode this and is speaking in a language that you don't understand.
So I think Yoshi's gonna say like maybe look at the book, like to try and see if he can
Stop! I'm
understand
busy.
more.
I'm busy. Don't distract the master in his work.
Good idea, but he's
That's
busy.
been my work.
Okay, so what
All
else
right.
is Yoshi gonna do?
I think Yoshi is just gonna see if he can like go over to the fourth tablet, the one that nobody's decoded, and see if he sort of gets like have a little look before he like
Okay.
goes down to have a
I mean, you
nap.
already know from your previous critical investigation that you
You can't
can't get
understand
anything
these.
from these stones. Is there something else you would like
Oh
to
yeah.
investigate?
No. Actually, I might want to investigate this pattern on the floor by here.
The pattern on the floor. Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Because I think that's rather weird. Right. Investigation -2.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rubble.
It's a
There's
pattern.
bits of the ceiling above you that have fallen down, so it's mostly stones
You
and everything.
you
Uh,
better hope. You better not. You better hope that's not a glyph of warding.
Yeah.
but yeah, you don't find anything. All right,
Alright.
Nada, I assume you're still sitting up, all lined up for
Yeah.
shots.
If no one else is, if no one else is resting yet, when everyone else goes to rest, he will go bug hunting. But if they're not resting, he will
Uh,
stay here.
yeah, no, Eldest and Charmander are resting at the moment.
Okay. You're
Okay, no,
just
then he's going
sitting
bug
up.
hunting.
How is Eldas resting up? Let's get a picture of this spider. How is this spider resting?
Why don't you
Yeah,
just change back into human? Sorry,
no,
Turbo.
because then it wastes a wild shape, and I want to keep it.
Yeah, and she's currently got
So,
11 hit points. So.
You think
so,
you nearly got hit 3 times by the kobolds, Christ's sake.
um, yeah, just I reckon I'd just like make a little web on the floor, like
Cool.
do a little I can do. I can
Yeah.
make silk out my bottom.
And curl up on it. You know that how cats sit on their legs? So you sit in like that, yeah? Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Right, so Nipper. Alright, so let's get your investigation check on this cornerstone.
Yes, first one, he is going to history or investigation. Both the
You
same.
could
I'm
use, but you
asking.
could use either on this. No, investigation on this really.
Okay.
Okay, so 20. Let's have a. This definitely gets it. This is a cornerstone.
So he's going to inscribe this
Okay, so
chronological order.
this details the life and achievements of the prime architect Amata, builder of this temple. Elegant runes are highly stylized, and the maze contains intricate loops weaving knots around each other. More runes seem to have been added in a less elegant but still fine hand. These runes detail more of Amata's story, and it appears he was elevated to a kind of sainthood, and many worshippers of Ubtao came here on pilgrimage. Do you want to study this one further next turn, or are you going to move on to a next one?
I will.
Okay.
I will. But can you copy things into the?
I will copy. Yeah.
I'm putting this all into my bio.
Okay. So
Is it monoliths they're on?
the cornerstones. Yeah, they're on 5-foot monoliths. I'll put that in there. That's the cornerstone.
8. 1. Yep. I'm putting that down now. The runes on the outside of the structure. It's 2 stories of daily life. So that's the third one you put down below, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Yep. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Anthea, are you going to do anything this round?
No, Anthony's just gonna go down to lie down.
He's just going to lie down as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, taking a little bit of a rest, just sort of sitting down. I imagine your back's to the stairs and you're just like, oh, God, that was a bit of a fight.
Yeah.
All right, Eldest is resting. All right.
Does the spider get any health back while I'm resting?
At the end of a full hour, yes. Okay. Can Nada make a perception check for me?
Yeah, Nada can fail that for you right now. Did it go through? No. Did that go through? Yes.
Yes. Okay. You hear noises coming down from the spider egg chamber from down here. You hear scuttling, and you can tell with that it's definitely more than one.
What, like that?
Something coming down in.
I can see them.
You can see them. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say.
Actually, you can't actually see them because at the moment they are 10 foot below here.
Oh, that's fine. That's
So you
fine.
can
That's
just
fine.
hear
No.
them.
Yeah. I just shout. Guys, there's something coming. And as soon as something approaches this, it's gonna be skewered.
Okay. As soon as you see something, yeah. All right, Charmander.
Okay, Charmander is going to run over after hearing the sort of something's coming off. For God's sake.
I'm going to move you off.
It's because my arrow, for some reason, is not picking me up until I'm to the left of it. So 5, 10. Was that?
It's Roll20 for you, hey? 15.
20. Is that all Charmander can move?
Has he
No.
not got 30 movement? Let me just have a quick look.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, no, he's got 30. That's fine. So he's going to move another 10. I can't see nothing.
Right, Yoshi, you hear the shouts that something's coming.
So you're sort of just gonna jump down here. 5, 15, 25.
So your movement would take you to there, 30, yeah? Or you
Okay.
dashing, holding an action? What are you doing?
Since I can't see anything from here, I might actually go dashing.
Okay.
So another
Dashing
5,
through the snow.
15, 20, 30. Oh, I see them.
Okay. Have you got 35
Do you shout
movement?
that out?
I'm not going to shout anything because they're going to be alerted in my presence.
Okay. Nada.
He's gonna say, Yoshi, get back here! You're blocking my line of sight.
Running off again, you bloody nuisance.
So you holding action, or you going
I'm holding action, and I'm yelling Yoshi to get back here.
How many
Defend.
How many turns have you been there? You've been there 3 turns, haven't you? In that one
I've
position.
been there ever since we got here. Yeah.
Okay. Do
Like,
your
I went up,
survival
then
to
come
see
back down.
if you've got your lines of sight. Because remember, you can encamp with Nada.
Survival, yeah. Oh, I need to.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you currently have advantage on anything coming up this here. You've got your line of sight.
This is gonna be licking chicken, mate.
I think as you shout, get back here, she's like, well, you're not the only one who could deal damage.
Get back here!
All right.
Otherwise, I'll shoot you for treason.
Treason. All right, Niffa.
You're not the only one who can deal damage, man.
Nipper is too interested in this. Like,
Yeah, you're just going to let them get on with it, yeah? So,
yeah,
are you going to be studying the same stone in front of you to gain your further lore, or are you going to move on to another one?
he's going as far deep as he can with each one.
With this one,
Like,
okay, so this is a
he doesn't care how long
cornerstone.
this takes.
Alright, do your investigation.
A bit better.
Yeah, okay, so this was a cornerstone. Alright.
This is the one.
No, that's the bottom.
Bio up.
Okay, the runes, that's outside, inside, cornerstones. Alright, so lore gained if studied is... I'll copy it and read it. Alright, so at the end of your life, your soul, essence, or whatever would travel through a jungle maze to present yourself before Ubtao. You would then draw your maze before him and receive your eternal reward. If you performed to Ubtao's satisfaction, you were then granted entrance to blissful afterlife, but you better know your maze. If Ubtao was displeased and you made a mistake, then you would be raised again in Chult as a ghoul. Worshippers obviously took their mazes pretty seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, a worshipper of Ubtao has his own maze, which is drawn through his path in life.
That two Nipper. That sounds rather interesting. You know,
Yeah.
mazes are interesting things.
So yeah, basically, this whole temple's supposed to be a lore dump on Ubtao for you guys, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
cool.
for
It's
Nipper in particular,
interesting.
because he's the one that can understand it. Okay,
Yeah.
so are you going to move up to the next one, or
Yeah, he's moving.
Okay.
Like, I think you see Nipper just casually walk to this next one and put down his bag and get out his paper again and just begin looking at it. Like, I think he has like one like geologist brush, which is like too oversized, and it's too big. It's like bigger than it should be.
And
And
you're
it's
just
just like,
carefully taking the corner and edging out a couple of these runes so
Yeah.
you can make them. Cool. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. All right. And there, you see Nipper just completely ignore the battle ahead. All right. And the rest of your teammates getting prepared. What are you going to be doing?
Anthony's gonna like just leave Nipper behind. He's gonna go 5, 10, 25. And I think he's gonna stay there and sort of hold an action.
To do what?
So like if anything comes up
I'm gonna move you there
in
because
his
that's
line of sight. Okay, yeah.
Okay, line of sight. But what's the action? What are you going to be casting?
He's
Or-
going to be casting, I think, Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt. Nice. Okay. All right, Eldas.
Yeah, sort of get up from my cat position. And 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30,
So again, Anthony, you see Eldas sort of scuttle up the wall around the side.
35, 40.
You're dashing.
Okay.
Or is that your movement?
No, that's my movement, 40.
Yes. Nice. Nice.
So I'm just going to sort of sit there.
Okay. Have you actually gone up into the webs, or are you ground level?
Yeah, I've gone up into the webs. I sort of
So
come down from the stairs and then sidewards onto the wall,
and then up
making
into the
my
web.
way up.
Okay. So yeah, you can make your way across here at a 30-foot level. Yeah, if you wanted to cross the webs as a spider. Touching the webs, you get the sense that there's nothing else currently disturbing the web.
Okay, so I'm going to say I can't feel anything.
You can't say anything.
On
You're a
this web.
spider.
You can't say anything.
Okay,
Although,
fair enough.
Anthea, your speech of beast, I was thinking about this the other night, your speech of beast and stuff like that, do you have to cast it or something? Because
No,
you
I
might
think
be a
it's just
point
thing.
of relay between whoever she sort of like wild shapes into and the rest of the...
No, I don't think I have to cast it. Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a limited manner,
Yeah.
so you can go,
Yeah.
well, she's not giving me any sense of urgency.
Yeah.
Like,
Looks like she's going to wait up there sort of thing. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something to bear in mind. You can communicate in a limited way in your form through Anthea. All right, giant wolf spider. Right, you see climbing up the walls, and about 10 foot above this creep up around the corner.
As soon as I see it, I'm shooting.
Yep. Okay.
Right, so as soon as I see it, I'm shooting too.
Okay.
So I'm
So
going-
should we do? Honestly, you should. I mean, it's good enough. That's good. Yeah. All right.
Alright. If my thing will
Wow.
let me scroll
Minimum
down.
damage.
Okay, my thing is not letting me scroll down for some reason.
Like,
Okay.
Oh,
Close your
okay
sheet
then.
and open it back up.
Yeah.
I think I fire and it just skims it.
I
Alright,
think you were expecting it to come over the wall. And
Yeah,
you,
I definitely was. Definitely.
Yeah.
And Anthea, as soon as he sees us, he's gonna let rip a guiding bolt.
Guiding. Oh, it's a shame. Okay, so yeah, it goes
Why
missing
do I keep
again.
rolling so badly?
Well, at least then you're not me. Yeah. Hopefully,
I've
you're gonna be
been
able to
rolling
hit
worse
something
than
with this.
I did not hit anything in that last.
You'd hit a zombie. Just.
Let me just close down a couple of these. I need to open up.
Yeah,
this
that's like
one.
the only thing I could hit.
I want to see his web. Web, ranged weapon attack, 30, 60 feet. Yes, okay, so he's got. He's going to charge. He's going to do web at Yoshi because he's close enough.
What?
But a 14 doesn't hit, does it?
No, I have a 69 plus. Thank
Okay,
God.
so yeah, he just spits this web out at you, but it just falls at your feet.
Which is good.
The
Yeah.
wolf spiders are going to move up. 5, 10, 15. This one does swarm up over the wall. 15, 20, 25. 30. It is below. It can't attack you at the moment. It is below you by 10 feet, so it's going to dash to get up to there. And the rest of these spiders
It's
are going
fallen
to move
into
in.
my trap.
Okay.
I'm not sure you're the one about to be trapped.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
You can say that.
I can, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not rushing in there.
What's Charmander doing?
Food.
More food.
10, 15, 20. And then he's going to try and jump up and attack that one.
Okay. Yep.
So he's going to like scratch out with his claws and then bite it.
Okay.
Nice.
So they both. Fucking
Charmander's a
Charmander
beast.
takes another one down.
I was going to hit that one. Is Charmander going to move anymore? Or
No.
Okay.
so I'm not
Yoshi?
going to get a sneak attack on this one.
Okay.
But I'm going to go down there and
So
I'm
you
gonna
you jumping down, climbing down.
Yeah, I'm
One
climbing
sec,
down.
guys.
Okay. All right. So
So
at
slash
24,
with-
most definitely does hit for 9 slashing damage.
So
All right. So you I think you come down, you jump down from the top and give it a slash down that way. It tries to move to the side, but you actually chop 3 of its legs off, and it hisses at you. But it's it's on its last legs.
Alright, and I'm going to shoot it try it in the middle of one of the eyes with a
Yep.
crossbow.
Bang! Sinks straight into the middle of the eye.
So I think as I shoot it, it just goes straight through the head, and you can see like the internal organs sort of squeezing out of the hole through the front.
So it
And
punches
it's like
through.
a water fountain.
Yeah,
A water fountain?
it's-
I was like, psh.
As all its bits come out. Lovely. Right, Nada. You
Yeah,
still have line of sight. You've set your position.
Action surge onto the big guy. So this
Action
is
surge
where
onto the big guy. So you can do 2 attacks, yeah?
this is where mighty attack will be good. First one, second one.
All right, both hit. Both hit.
Oh!
All right, big guy.
I am back.
Very nice. So
Jesus,
23.
right, nice.
Yeah. Nada, how do you want to do that one?
Nice.
I think it's just like one just takes out one of its legs and one just takes out its head. It's just like
Love it. All right, I'm just moving them out of the way so we don't have bodies all the way, and we can
Yeah.
count all the XP and all that later. Okay, Nipper, right? Are you?
Investigation. Boom.
You can
Bum,
still go on
bum.
that, right?
Yeah. Oh no! I think the bat's distracting him. He's like,
Yeah, your
Uh,
mind's
Stop
not on it.
fighting.
There's all this bloody noise behind you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, but however, you do still sort of like go. You're trying to sort of continue to gain an understanding.
He's going to continue. Yeah.
All right,
He's going to
Anthea?
continue.
Anthea?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the big one doesn't exist anymore, does it? I think maybe this one. Anthea's going to move, actually.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. That's my mum next to me, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
25, 30.
that's
I
right.
think
A
that.
spider gave birth to a druid.
And I think he's just going to, I don't know, hold the dead on, like, that one.
That one there. Okay, so it's a 14 wisdom. So
D8, right? It hasn't taken any damage, has it?
no, not yet.
7. Jesus.
Crit. These are very wise spiders. Yeah. So do I take half?
Nope, nothing.
Nothing at all. Right, yeah. So
Is
it
it
just
a
shrugs
cantrip?
it off.
Yeah.
It just hears the sound of a bell, doesn't realise it's a bell, it's just a sound it's never heard before.
Yeah.
Okay. Eldas.
Yeah. So still skittering along the wall.
The wall or the web, because you can also use the web, you
15.
can still be 30 feet above them.
20. I don't matter. I'm just going to go there and then attack this one.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you for giving me a sneak attack.
Okay, so. Wait. Let's go.
Let's see. 7. Oh,
That-
terrible.
That wasn't a good hit, was it?
Terrible. I think you
No.
just you rear up to attack, yeah, and it rears up as well, and you do that sort of like leg fight
Yeah.
against each other.
Yeah.
He's just windmilling.
So unfortunately not. Giant wolf spider's now dead. Oh no. Okay, giant spider's going to be the giant wolf spider's turns. All right. So this one's going to move up to there. This one's going to move up to there. This one's going to move up to there.
Oh, right. Nice, I can have a sneak attack on all of
Right.
them.
So Yoshi, you have take 14 poison damage and make a Constitution save.
So, minus 14. Okay, so I'm now at 6
Ah
health.
man, that is baited.
Okay, make a Constitution save because you're going to have another bite attack against you.
15.
Constitution 15.
Wait, didn't they just... So why are the giant wolf spiders going on the giant spider's turn?
Because it's just easier.
Okay, 2d6. No, because I cancelled the wrong one.
Oh, that makes sense.
2d6. So you take 5 points of damage.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, and the other spider's going to take its bite attack against you, which is a crit.
Oh.
Okay, so you take...
I have 1 hit point. I'm at 0.
Yeah, so you at 0. And it's the melee damage that took you down, so you're on death saves now. Yeah. Alright. And the other...
Jesus Christ. They just... I've
Bite.
never had one of those spiders be that strong before.
Okay, you're lucky the other bite didn't hit you. Okay.
Did those spiders just get stronger?
No.
It's just
They
I
weren't
actually
that
rolled a
strong
hit
last
this
time.
time. All the other times I
that
haven't
way.
been rolling hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's it. Hang on. If you are prone, Because you're down.
Mm.
So it would have had advantage, but 6 still wouldn't hit anyway. So it's not an
Yep.
automatic hit. Okay. So yeah, you don't need to make death saves until your next turn.
Also, melee hits when someone's like unconscious is insta crit.
Yeah, insta crit. So he'd take 2 death saves.
Yep.
He would lose 2 death saves if that hit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Charmander.
Okay, he's realizing these aren't food. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just going to be a bit more careful and just try and not bite too hard. Or at least not into their belly bit. So he's going to aim more for the leg. Just to
Okay.
sort of debilitate them a bit.
So he comes down and he does sort of like the chicken scratch. Comes down and follows
Yeah.
it up with a bite. The scratches miss, but the bite does hit for 4 piercing damage. Ping the one that you're hitting.
This one next to Yoshi.
Okay.
So my
Okay,
mouse
next.
has gone off.
Yeah, I
If
can
I-
tell
if
you
this-
when you're pinging me.
This is me pinging on that spider in the middle. Do you see how off that's gone?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, really off.
Totally.
That is a bit off.
I was like,
don't know
I
how
ain't a spider. Why you be pinging
I
me?
know, I literally have to be in the square next to it, like that. Here, I'm hitting this one.
All right, so Yoshi, make your death save. Crit,
And
crit,
completely
crit,
fail
crit,
it.
crit, crit,
Yeah,
crit.
right.
No. Okay, so mark down 1 failure.
Yep, done.
Nada.
Seeing someone go down, the situation
Don't worry
changes.
about it. Anthea can just go to stabilise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and crossbow excerpt means he doesn't get disadvantage.
Okay.
And Pat
They below you anyway, so they
Which
wouldn't
means
be within
Yoshi.
5 feet. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a
certainly
crit hit.
hits. Certainly. Yeah, certainly crits.
18 damage.
Nice.
Very nice. So
That was
which one are you
nice.
picking off, and how are you absolutely slaughtering
If that's an Eldash, I'm attacking that one.
No, it's
Yeah.
me.
Then I'm going for that one.
It's
Yeah.
that one?
To be honest,
Okay.
if I didn't have 24
I think
health,
it just pinned it to the floor.
Yeah.
just imagine it going flat like.
Yeah.
It's just this high-pitched squeal as it dies.
Yeah.
All right.
So sad.
Nipper? Nipper's unaware that the fight is
Yeah.
going badly. Well, not badly, but
Oh, it ain't
someone's
going
down.
badly. I can stabilise.
Yeah. Investigation.
Yep,
That's the
Nine.
that's
ticket.
the one. Okay, so this is again a story of normal life. Okay, you get this sense that all of these are going to be stories of normal lives, and that the cornerstone was something that was a little bit special. However, you are going to gain lore because you have studied that a little bit further. So this is lore gained from the outside.
This one. Second pillar.
Yeah, second pillar. Right. Copy. Okay, so on the outside, you get a sense that Uptao used to love walking among his people in different forms. He was a primordial shape changer. He would dispense advice and guide them, and civilization flourished earlier in Chult in the recovery after the Dawn War. So, yeah, he used to sort of walk amongst his people, and he was very proud of Chult. Okay.
Something drove him off.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, again, these ones here are all
And that one.
stories of just normal life.
He's going
Cornerstone
everything.
is the
He's
story
going.
of the builder.
He's going over every single one he can
Okay.
to get every bit of lore he can. So
Yeah.
he's going to the fourth one next, and the next turn he'll do something with it.
Okay. Anthea?
Yes, there's on the other side of the stairs as well.
Okay, so you use your action to... So, no more death saves on Yoshi.
Yep.
Yay.
And he
For
doesn't have
you,
any poison.
fucking hell.
And that's it? No more movement?
Yep.
That's
Well,
it?
actually, I can move, but we might as well move 5, 10, drop down here.
Okay, fantastic. Alright, Eldas?
Eldas is going to attack the one on the right. So that one.
That one. Okay.
And where's my spider thing gone? 1 second. There it is. Yeah, bite.
Oh, terrible.
Does
This is
it
the same
miss
one as you
it?
had the... He's got the same tactic. You rear up to bite, he rears up, and he's doing the... Get away! Get away!
I can just imagine that. It's fun times.
Fun times. Alright, so it's
Fun
their
times.
turn. So yeah, we can have a bite attack against the prone Yoshi.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a crit. Alright, so it takes you down.
Wait,
You are now,
why is it a crit?
because you're prone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So melee attack has advantage against you. So you
I
down
didn't know
to
I had
0
advantage.
again? Well, you're not stabilised.
Well, I was at 0 anyway. I was just stabilised.
Okay, you no longer stabilised.
Yeah. I thought it was if it does hit, it's it's an automatic crit. I didn't know it was and
Has to be
Yeah.
melee.
Yeah, so I think you're gonna have to lose. No, I'm not gonna be an arsehole. Alright, no, you're back
Yeah.
onto death saves, alright. The other one's
Alright.
gonna take a bite at you though. Which does
That
hit.
missed.
So you take 2 deaths, you lose 2 death saves.
So wait, if I already have
No,
one before
because
I
you're
got stabilised,
stabilised.
so I take this off.
You were
Okay, so I do
stabilised, so
take.
that removes it.
So now if I have one
You-
more
you-
death silence, then dead.
You have 2 failures. If you get a third failure,
I'm dead.
we've just lost the fucking character.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I swear, last session these spiders were not as strong as they are this session.
They were.
Alright,
No.
so Charmander.
Charmander is going to bite at that one next to him.
Yeah.
Yes,
Does
so
that
that
hit?
hits for 4 piercing damage.
Does it kill it or is it
No, it's on its last
No.
legs.
okay?
So they miss.
Mm. Okay, that's fine. It's just sort of desperately trying to get that spider down.
These spiders aren't going to back off. You can tell that they're in an absolute rage. They're just trying to kill as many of you as they can possibly do before you've killed their queen. Yeah, so... Yeah. Yoshi, make your death save.
Please don't fail. Please don't.
Okay, so you get
Yeah.
1... Alright,
Success. You know what, Anthony? Next time he's going to stabilise Yoshi again.
right.
He got skip.
Nada.
Yeah, nada. If Nada was stronger, I would force one into a grapple, but he's not. So, I tell you
You
what.
can tell one is much closer to dying than the other.
I have no idea. I'm gonna draw opportunity attacks, so you can move him back.
What do you mean? Okay.
I'm gonna use a superiority dice to add to my AC.
Okay.
So I now have 25 AC,
Okay.
and I'm running at these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they both get attacks on me.
Okay, so you're using up their reactions.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's a miss and a miss.
It's a miss.
Andy.
Nice.
And I'm gonna fire at the weaker one as I run past
Okay,
them.
that's that one.
Yep. Just
Yeah,
25.
you hit. Yep.
The 6 kill.
It pins it to the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, sticks it straight back into the wall. So there's one left.
Yep.
Okay.
Get him out there. Get him out of there.
All right, Nipper. So you have studied those. You wanted to move on to the fourth one. That one.
He's studying the fourth.
Okay. So I'll move you there. Because you've done that one already, haven't you?
That's the fourth, isn't it?
Oh,
No,
okay.
I've done
All right.
the
I see what you
third.
mean. You including the cornerstones. All right. Okay. Cool. Investigation. Okay. Again, this is a story of everyday life. This one was he helped build the temple, but he was just a simple labourer, and it just goes through some tragedies. Really, it's quite a sad story, and you begin to get the idea that you might be able to understand a little bit of his maze from the story. But yeah, again, this is a story of every day. There's no further lore that can be gained from an everyday
Okay,
life
I'm just
story.
going to note that down. No further lore, just a tragic story of a worker from a worker. Right, on to 5.
Okay, so you're going to take your movement to get there. Yep, awesome.
Yep.
Right, Anthea?
Alright. Anthea is going to stabilise Yoshi.
Yay.
That was way too close for my liking.
All right,
Move him
you
back.
are now stable.
Move him back.
How am I
Yes.
supposed to move
No,
Yoshi?
it's not his go.
Can't move
Anthea,
Yoshi.
Anthea.
No,
Anthea
because
can
then
pick
he'll
up-
get a
Anthea.
pack of
That's why I
Yeah.
wanted them. I used up their reactions.
I know, I'm doing.
Yeah, there is no attack. Yeah.
If they attack me,
So you pick up Yoshi. Yeah.
Yeah.
just get him over that wall. Just
And-
get him over that wall.
Yeah, I think your movement.
Can
the
I
rest of your
communicate
movement-
with Antha here and be like, stop, don't go anywhere. I've got a
Alright.
plan. I've got a plan. Is all I can say is that's all he can understand is stop.
Fine,
Okay.
but Yoshi's
So you got
probably
two
gonna
differing
die.
instructions, and what's Anthea going to do?
Are you going to trust the spider or the trained martial warrior who has just taken 2 bites? He needs taken 2 bites for you
The
to get your friend
spider
out of there.
that is a healer.
And the cleric
Can you heal death,
who
though?
can also
And his
heal.
He's not
mate.
dead.
Nearly.
Well, I will be. Because if I take
This is what I'm saying.
a couple more attacks, I will be dead.
This is what I'm
So,
saying. Move
actually,
him
yeah,
away.
I'm going
So
to.
if the spider wants to engage him, he then gets engaged by us from opportunity attacks. And if he engages us, he doesn't engage Yoshi.
Yep.
Okay. So Anthea's move is to pick up Yoshi, push it over Yoshi's prone body, push it over the top of the wall, and climb up to the top of the wall. That would be
Yep.
the end
Yeah.
of your movement.
And just
Anthea.
take
Yeah, that's
cantrip.
fine.
Just throw a cantrip.
Eldas?
Right. Okay. I see what's happening with Yoshi, and because you've run away, I've got to move up.
That's not you.
No,
That's
I
the other
know
spider.
because I'm
There you go.
because of my mouse. Rush up. I'm going to change back to Eldest.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to use an action and a bonus action. So
Okay.
I am going to cure wounds. Let's just double check if it's that one or not. Yeah. So I'm going to cure wounds at a level 2.
So that's an action. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do healing word
As a
on
bonus
Yoshi
action.
as a
And
bonus
healing
action.
word is a bonus action, is it? Yeah.
It is a bonus action, yes.
Okay. Can you just link the spell for me? Okay. Perfect. All right. And do you want to roll? So you get 15 and
What do I roll?
You've already rolled it. Healing word, I can see it below cure wounds.
Yeah.
oh,
I-
okay, yeah. So 15 plus 8, so 23 hits points back.
23 hits. Please don't hit me.
Okay, fantastic. That would be the end of your actions. Do you want to do any
Mhm.
movement or anything? You would take an attack of
No.
opportunity. Okay.
No.
All right. So it's going to take a bite at you, Eldas. You're the closest.
Mhm.
Right.
No,
And
it doesn't even
completely
hit.
misses. Yeah, I think it's having the spider that it was attacking suddenly sort of growing into this purple giant. It sort of put it off a little
Yes.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a bit confused.
Okay, Charmander.
So he's gonna move forwards next to it and just
Okay,
do what he
snap,
does
snap.
best. Good old multi attack.
Chomp
Yeah.
chomp. Yeah, that's
But,
what I like to call it.
wow,
Good old chomp
both
chomp.
hit for 10. Oh, it is on its last leg. Yeah, but it is not dead. It sort of like hisses back.
I think he
It's
literally
missing
grabs
chunks.
his head in his mouth, gets his claws, and strips him of all his legs, and now he's just like this spider
Yeah,
body.
just rabbit clawing his belly. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yoshi, you had a close call, but you are now fairly refreshed after the healing that pours into your
Yoshi
body from
has left the
Eldas's
chat.
hands.
He's entered the chat.
My Discord broke again.
Did it? No.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Well, yeah, I can hear you now. What were you doing?
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're now feeling a little bit better.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
So, I think, as you said, it's on its last leg. I'm going to try and use a crossbow to shoot off the leg.
Perfect.
Shoot off the limb.
The last leg. Yeah, go for it. Yes. Yes.
Ha-ha!
Describe for me, please, Yoshi, how the final fight of this part of the dungeon goes.
So, as Eldas is muttering like these druidic words, and Yoshi gets back up on his feet, you can see that he's on his last leg, and he's gonna quickly, from beside him, whip out his crossbow without even aiming to shoot. And with the blind shot, the spider is just
Pinned.
gone. Just like it's
Dead.
it's skyrocketing up into the sky for where I've hit the
Yeesh.
wound off. Like blood is.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So, we are now out of combat, out of turn orders, and all of that
God.
stuff.
Okay. So
Okay.
can I just
Let's
go?
have
Can I
a
just go
long
aloof?
rest
Can
now.
I just go aloof for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go a
I
minute.
was actually
And
just
then
thinking, should we
Nipper's
have
going
a
to
quick,
investigate everything.
should we have a quick break to make a cup of tea and stuff?
Yeah. I am gonna make a quick stab at Yoshi and be like, "I told you.
Actually,
I told you."
who's a tactician here?
Oh yeah,
Not
and
Yoshi.
I think when William says this, I'm gonna be like, oh well, was I dragged up here? Well, oh, what do you mean you told me? I was unconscious. I couldn't do anything.
Basically, she wanted to keep you down there and get you eaten. And
I know, right?
you having that.
And I'm like, oh, okay, so is that what you wanted, is it,
And
right?
Nard's just going to use Eldas to climb up.
Yeah, but
Just
you've got
just
to remember,
Yeah.
Anthony, you're part of my clan, man. You should trust me. Like
Oh, I do
I'm
trust.
disappointed. Like I'm feeling a bit betrayed here, guys. Like
And I think Anthony says, oh, yeah, I do trust, right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
this is still the safer option, right?
Maybe
And
go
you
to one of
did
the
say you want to
maybe
climb up
go to
the
one of
wall
the
to
humans
eat.
officer schools. Maybe go to one of those human officer schools and then come back and say I know tactics. Anyway, we're back.
Rest.
Okay, so we'll be back in a little while for part 2.
Right.
See?
Yeah.
We'll be back.
While we're doing this, can we make like a 20-minute break so I can go and then get cash out?
I mean,
Bye.
what time? Yeah, okay, should we be
Come
back
back
in
at 4.
15 minutes?
Yeah, I'll come back. Yeah.
15 minutes, we'll be back.
Right.
See ya.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep, that's good.
Bye.
Right.